Dust. How you
Friendly
doing?
neighbourhood dust in town. Scattering a few ashes across the world. Dust as well. So thank you again for recording me.
That's all right,
Second time, you're a bleeding hero.
Nice one, mate.
As all people who record reality.
Let me just give him a look at who's here. Look.
Trouble. That's what I say, yeah. Trouble. In the most loveliest possible way, of course. So yeah, thank you for visiting me again. I just wanted to say something about Bob the Destroyer, who you may know as Bob Ironic the Builder, because I was here last week, and to be honest with you, I think it's very important to describe what is happening in Speaker's Corner. You have a very small group of people who have come here to destroy religions and freedom of speech. Do you know the name of the lady with the Quran? With the is her name Hiku?
Oh, Heiko Ku.
There's a lady with a Quran.
Oh, a lady. Oh.
Who drilled holes into the Quran as well.
Oh,
so,
Hatun.
Hatun. Yeah. So there's this tiny little group of radical fanatics that are here to literally not come to Speaker's Corner to speak, but come to Speaker's Corner to try and create as much hate as humanly possible, with the sole aim to make sure that they are attacked, and with that, then Bob the Destroyer then builds his ego on this. What it doesn't build is Christianity and community.
Psycho.
And his sole aim is to do that, which is why calling him the Bob Destroyer makes much more sense to the human mind when listening to what he says. I mean, about 4 weeks or 3 weeks ago, he was literally here telling how much he hates Christians, let alone how much he hates Muslims. That's the insanity in his head. He's become so deranged, feeding off hate. I mean, anybody who feeds off hate will become deluded and deranged, which is why hate is so addictive to some people. Sadly, Bob the Destroyer is completely addicted to hate. That's how he forms reason and understanding. He doesn't come here to build communities and bridges to different communities. He comes here to destroy them at every single stage absolutely possible. And Speaker's Corner should never be for people like that, because that's not freedom of speech. That is hate. Hate, hate, hate. And as I said, it's so addictive. It doesn't lead to a world where you, brothers and sisters of different faiths and religions and ideas, can come and speak with each other. What it leads is to violence. And that's exactly why they come here and do that. Because coming a martyr is their only idea of religion. And they disguise their disgusting tactics and by calling themselves Christian or Muslim, anyone who's doing it. It's not just Christians, but unfortunately it's the Christians that have monopolised it here in Speaker's Corner, and sadly the authorities are not taking more robust action to those individuals, because what we end up is mobs here, not speakers. This isn't Mob's Corner, this isn't Hate's Corner. This, and it should always be and always was, Speaker's Corner, where you come to speak about your religion, not drill holes in the Quran or the Bible or any religious text. That is literally an act of violence and war. And why? It's not a war's corner. Again, this is Speaker's Corner. We can't have Speaker's Corner when you got the mob here. Last week we had the mob here, and that was the last day of Speaker's Corner. How disgusting is that? Utter failure. Utter failure. That, I'm sorry to say that. I said this last week as well, but I'm saying it a bit more articulately this week. It is a failure, and it is tragic. Those people should be asked to calm down, stop insulting people and Muslims or their faith with the sole aim to be attacked. So that's my bit about Bob the Destroyer. I hope you understand something what I'm trying to say here. What I'm trying to say is we should be coming together. Yeah, we won't agree, but let's talk about that, not insulting your religion and your God and faith. That's exactly what we should be doing. So thank you very much for my time. I hope you appreciate that sentiment and message, and I hope we can all see that becoming Bob the Destroyer is the worst of our humanity and culture, not something we should be glorifying. We should be glorifying speakers that actually do build bridges. I hope that makes some sense, and I hope in the future you can talk to me about that. Thank you very much. All the best.
Cheers,
The dust has settled.